Good day guys, welcome back to part 3 of my video where we will be talking about exclusive items, heroes banners, SP soldiers and other new events updates for the month of February and to March and 2025 in the CN server, so you guys can speculate what new stuff will be coming to you soon on your respective server. Alright, are you guys ready? Here we go. So, well, we'll be checking out on the event, and apparently this are some of new stuff. So, okay, this is the month for the banner of Macaera and Shem. Then we have exclusively Aniki skin release for Ymir, aka Fraxinus. Then we also have, oh sorry, this is my bad, this is a Valentine's Day skin release for Ymir. Then the Aniki skin for Andriole. Then we have this Forbidden Battleground event, which will last for a month. Echo of Light. And as the event is coming to the end, we have some updates and prizes. So alright, this is some of the recurring banner during this period. And the usual stuff, you have some weekly changes of events, and we're just getting a little bit of extra goals, so I'll be skipping this. And last but not least, SP soldiers. We have SP lenders, which is the latest banner. So alright, the first, okay, we shall go for the skins. Later on, we'll be talking about exclusive items release. And also the deep sea secrets of treasure. So nothing much here. The event is, well, pretty much the same and repetitively. And try the whole month, especially this during the Apex month, we only have Forbidden Battleground event. Okay, not much changes. Okay, I'll be skipping this. It's a very event very dependent on your soldiers unit. Alright, so for this month, February to March end, is exclusive item release for Andriole, aka for those of you who know a little bit of the Dynasty Kingdom, the Tree Kingdom. Well, this character is the Lupu of the Langrisser. So okay, Andriole's exclusive item, as you can see, it is a chest plate or his armor. So the exclusive item is loosely translated as Empire's Given Honor Badge. Honorary badge. So there's somewhat of you got to achieve something with honor and glory, then it's a prize given to you by your kingdom. Okay, and of course the name may be correct or incorrect, but well, what do we camels? The effects. So as you can see, it's the armor. Okay, the base that's given to you is HP and defense. Only for one of he only have one class, cavalry. Then the skill's name is again loosely translated as trapping formations of will or will of sinking formation. Okay, the effect are as follows. Increase, number one, increase HP by maximum 10% at rank, max rank. Number two, when releasing, after releasing pledge loyalty from its talent effect, you will gain the target's faction 2. Okay. Number 3, when moving and passing through any unit, you will have immunity mobility of 1. Number 4, when your pledge loyalty ally unit initiate attack and go into battle, but did not manage to kill the target, you will obtain the second effect of his talent, the enemy aura, for 2 turns. So okay, again, my apologies, some of the translations might goes out of hand or missing, but don't worry, I will go through one by one. So number 1 is after releasing his talent pledge loyalty effect, the unit, so for example, we will be checking out now, so let's see. So recently, in order to go through this, I managed to summon Andriole. So Andriole's faction, his consists of Empire, Strategy, and Meteor. So he does not belong to the faction, for example, Yellows. So for example, if he tried to pledge loyalty to Aspelandus, Aspelandus belongs to Yellow's faction, and when Aspelandus casts faction buff, Andriole will receive the faction buff too. So this is pretty cool. He gets to enjoy to be the faction that the target he pledged loyal to, which does not override, it's inclusively added on to. So if you have Andriole's it's Strategy, Meteor, Empire, then if the target has Yellow's Origin and Glory of Light, he gains a total of 6 faction. So if any of the faction buff effect is being cast, he will be able to freely receive the faction buff too. So this is the first thing. Second, it's not too bad but not too great, but it's kind of a way to counteract against Elia. That is when okay, when moving through any unit, you will obtain a mobility down chance effect. So only 1. So meaning the maximum he can gain is 2, because you can act again with his ability. Okay, but this is not the greatest stuff. The greatest stuff is number 3. Okay, after the unit that you pledge loyalty to, if they go into battle, initiate attack and go into battle with that target enemy, or any enemy of their choice, as long as they do not get a kill enemy, Andriole will gain the second effect from his talent, which will last for 2 turns. Enemy instinctions or enemy aura, which we'll find out a little bit more from here. Okay, if you guys remember, for all of you non-Chinese readers out there, just bear with me. So from Andriole's pledge loyalty talent effect. Usually it's after the pledge loyalties enemies target die. If the target dies, he will obtain the enemy aura, which when he moves, he will not be restricted by terrain restrictions. Second, when going to battle, he will attack first and ignore 30% of enemies' defense. Then this effect will not be dispelled or immune. Oh, and if I'm not wrong here, it's supposed to ignore God, isn't it? Okay, so that's it for his. That's for it. I may remember wrongly, but I remember his. When he get this rig icon, the rig blade, aka the enemy aura, he should be able to ignore God, though I may be wrong, but nonetheless he will gain this. So this time around, you do not need your pledge loyalty target to die. Instead, all they need to do is attack the enemies, goes into battle. As long as the enemy don't die, he will gain this aura, which is a very cool thing. It may be a very cool thing to do. So some combos players has been talking about it. You will get like SP Landis, Papa Vargas, or other mage characters to attack enemies tank on purpose, whom that, let's say the mage already has pledged loyalty in effect. He or she will be attacking the tank on purpose, and for some reason the tank revive or survive. Andriole straight away gain the enemy aura, and he can just go in for the kill straight up, and the effect will last for 2 turns. That's pretty cool. Okay, that's it. Slightly long, but yep, trying to get in details for his effect. So this is pretty cool setup for him. But however, having that said, I gotta be honest with you guys, this is currently the period when you guys seeing the recording of this video. We are already halfway through the Apex S21. Okay, don't worry, after this video I will record the Apex of S21 and share with you guys. However, now we are already marching on to halfway of the event, but I gotta be honest with you guys, currently not a lot of players has been picking Andrioles for the battle. Yep, there are definitely some players, but the chances of players picking Andrioles, apparently it's not as much as what the official expects. I guess part of the reason is that currently in the current meta there is a lot of faster setup characters to go with, because Andrioles still need your target allies to do the setup combo for him, whereas a lot of players has been going through with act again heroes straight up, who can act again straight up themselves and ignoring some of either the defense guard of the enemies. So this is the only thing I can currently tell you guys. We will be seeing more during the Apex videos, during the for the champions or any other featured match. Then alright, back to the event of this month. Okay, so we have this. March is the White Valentine, so for guys, so okay, this is the skin release and other recurring skins, so you can see. So yep, if you guys who are fan of Fraxinus or aka Yumir and you don't like his original skin because you guys think he looks like a evil zombie. Well, you're in luck. Just pick this Valentine. You get to see his original form all the way. And off respect for him, I will be getting the skins. Yep. Because he's a very cool guy. I like his story. A very caring and loving brother who tried to believe on friends, believe in friendship, and even to the death, or due to his death, almost to his initial death, he still believe in Leo back. Okay, so this is for the skins. Then we have this super anarchy skins where we will see, okay, during this event, this is some of the recurring skins that you get to choose. Okay, you get to choose Vernier, Rachel, Summertimes, then Pasha, Shion or Tion in the English version. Then we have the Wafu, aka the Japanese style version for Andriole, which is pretty cool. And instead of riding on his dragonic horse or horse dragon or dragon horse, he's riding on a spirit roof. Okay, good and bad news. So good news is the skin is very nice. The bad news is the skin will be all the same because both of his class path are cavalry. Okay, let's check out the animations. Okay, when he attack, running. Okay, when he die in battle. And I gotta say, the way he died looks so fluffy, the animations. Okay, when he's being stunned. Okay, sorry, this is attack. So the one where he swings should be releasing his skill. This is charging. Okay, that's pretty nice, the way. But one thing I really gotta comment. As much as I like this skin, then I gotta say it's slightly a kind of copycat of Leon's Wafu Japanese style skins. I guess. Well, you gotta say he seems to be the parallel universe of copy of Leon. Well, he's a toy war version of the original Langrisser 2 Leon. Okay, let's check out his character physics. Well, this is for the ladies. Here you go.
手に負えない敵に遭遇したら私の力を借りればいい。時には生き残ることそのものが何よりも大切なのだ。手に負えない敵に遭遇したら私の力を借りればいい。時には生き残ることそのものが何よりも大切なのだ。手に負えない敵に遭遇したら私の力を借りればいい。時には生き残ることそのものが何よりも大切なのだ。
So right, so almost exactly same contrary to Leon, he is holding two blades on his side of his waist while he hangs on to another sword on one of his arm. But one thing I do notice that this time I guess we may or we should complain that the animators or the character animations or the chibi characters, they do not pay close attention to. If you guys look closely to the top right, is the white spirit wolf apparently is biting or holding on to another katana on a short dagger or katana on its mouth, whereas the chibi animations wolf do not have that. So like I said, overall this time around is a bad, like they are missing out some details. I think it will definitely look cool if the spirit wolf is biting or holding on to the dagger on the chibi animation. It'll just give you the feeling that when they do attack, it's like as if a critical strike is gonna happen. And having that said, now that talk about this and I saw this art, it gives me, I guess, yeah, paying tribute to samurai spirit, one of the American ninjas in the character, but instead of the ninjas, is being a samurai here. There's Clifford or Guilford, a very handsome American ninjas who had a tech lightning ninjas who always had a tech combo with his wolf or husky. That's pretty cute and cool. So alright, that's it for any key skins. So recurring banners and SP stones. So alright, we'll be talking about the Echo of Light skin. So this is the prices that you'll be able to get. And all prices you're looking at right now are in RMB, renminbi, or in Chinese yen. So for this banner, this is all the skins that you can use to trade for if you do not like the current banner skin or you trying to get some older version of the skins of your choice. So we have Ymir, Leobag, Rosalia, Patricia, Hoffman, Ashen, Suffering, Nonorine, Rundle. Oh my god, that awesome. Then Hibiscus, aka the wings breaking bird. Then coming to you of this current banner, it's Shem. Sam. So infantry and demon class. Again, all the skins are the same styles. Okay, this is how the chibi animations work. Charging skills, stunned, running, okay, reducing skills and attack. Okay, and when he died in battle, 2, 4, 6, 8. So okay, he has 8 packs, and if you gotta count in his top 2 chance, I'm not sure if I can say that's 10 packs. So again, for the ladies, here we go.
私は妹を永遠に失ったと思っていた。彼女の生き生きとした姿を見ることはもう不可能だと。それなのにこの新しい世界で再び彼女に会えるなんて感謝の気持ちでいっぱいだ。
Yup, that's definitely a voice of Raina.
妹を守るために。
So, alright, to not so everyone's favorite, but definitely gonna be my favorite. Macaera. And again, good news and great news. Great news is that there's a very sexy, nice costume. Definitely wish to see people to do the cosplay of the character. That is such pretty nice art, top to bottom. And the bad news, all the class for the Echo of Light skins are the same, not too much. And okay, without further delay, let's check out the chibi characters animations. Okay, and contrary to the Echo of Light skin, so the Echo of Light skin looks like she's holding on to a fan blade weapons, whereas the chibi animations from this view, it looks like she's tucking on to a pair of Fang's blade glove instead. Okay, I think but overall this looks more like the Chinese, we call it the guillotine, the 血滴子. Okay, when she will skills, charging. Okay, when she's stunned. And when she dies in battle. Okay, this is definitely for the guys. Here we go. Giga physics.
過去はいずれ私たちを追い詰め、流された血と憎しみは必ず償いを求めてくる。お兄様がその手を血に染めたのは 全て私のため。もしその借りを血で返す必要があるなら、私も共に償います。私はとうに覚悟を決めています。
Alright, she's definitely a very loving younger sister, and she'll definitely be a great lover who will care about the loved one. I mean, provided that if her love for you is greater than her aniki.
本当に不思議ね。あなたのそばにいると、死んだはずなのにまた目を開けてお兄様と再会できるなんて。こんな幸せな生活、本当にあって。死んだはずなのにまた目を開けて、死んだはずなのにまた目を。
Alright, gotta stop. If not, I'll be pressing it whole day, the jiggle physics. So... Oh, and moving on before we end, for the month being released is the 2 new SP soldiers. So again, due to insufficient materials, I can only show you guys a preview of the set. So coming to you is the Royal Cavalry. This soldiers has been greatly used by Landis players back in the first 3 years of the Langrisser period, because it's great at tanking, physical attack. When your HP is above 80%, damage reductions it's up to 45% for physical damage. Okay, we can check the original stats: 43, 43, 23, 17. Then if you go to the SP soldiers, this is stats 45, 45, 24, and 19. So all 4 stats are slightly increased. And this is a new effect. The higher the amount your soldiers HP are, the lesser the physical damage you receive. The maximum decrement is 45%. When soldiers HP is above 70%, increase attack and magic defense by 20%. So this time around, this cavalry unit, Royal Cavalry SP, becomes a slightly more all-rounded damage reduction unit, but of course with some tweaks. But overall, it's still not too bad. The stats are greatly increased, so they still retain the original abilities to have damage reduction, but this time around it goes with different tiers on your HP, so they did not specifically state how much. So we're gonna go with the usual 80%, 80% and 50%, and also 30%, like Lucretia's talent. So you have the maximum reduction of 45%, then probably to 30%, and then 15%. I'm gonna go with divide by 2 each time. Then, but last but not least, if your HP is above 70%, you have attack increment of 20%, and at the same time you have an additional magic defense for your soldiers. So it can help tank off both physical and magic damage hits. And at the same time, you can use it for attacking enemy too, because of the attack increment for your unit. Then to pass on, you need to have at least 2 of these soldiers with their heart bond clear to level 10. Okay, last but not least, we will have the Holy Priest or Archpriest. So, okay, again, this is the original stats. Effect: increase all stats by 30%. Normal attack become magic damage. Then when casting healing effect, increase the healing effect percentage by 15%. And if your soldier's unit HP is greater than 80%, increase defense by 30%. So the original stats is 34, 31, 19, 28. The newer stats is 37, 34, 22, and 28. Again, all four category are greatly increased compared to the original one. So this is a newer effect. Normal attack physical damage will become magic damage. Number 2, increase healing for your heroes increase by 15%. Number 3, when soldiers unit HP is greater than 80%, ally soldiers unit two blocks around you will have their defense and magic defense increased by 10%. Okay, so this is a new version, and the only increment that you receive is providing defense and magic defense increment for your ally soldiers unit. That is kind of like the green enchantment, the tree enchantment. They're just like if your allies are 2 blocks around you, they'll have they'll enjoy defensive stats increment. But this time around, this applicable only for soldiers unit. So not too bad, but definitely not too great. So okay, that's it. I guess we have come to the end, and that's it for this banner. So okay, this is coming. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe. We will see you guys on, well, I'll be uploading the next part of video featuring the Apex after the Apex event end. And okay, we've come to the end. Let you guys enjoy Macaera. See you guys and goodbye.
本当に不思議ね。あなたのそばにいるといつも思いがけず気が楽。あのセイラムの王子とその取り巻きたち、過去はいずれ私たちを追い詰め、あなたの手のひらとても温かいのね。